Okay, let's see.
Rating
I
a file.
decided to get Claude Opus to try and build Pacman with nothing but a single prompt and the plans. I've revised the UI, still some quirks and things that need to be worked out, but it's working through it. We'll see if it
Rating a
doesn't.
file. Updating the plan. Updating the plan. Updating the plan.
I wonder how many tokens I'm burning here. It's expensive.
Rating a file. Rating a file. Updating the plan.
I don't have as much visibility into what's going on now that I changed the
Updating the
interface.
plan.
So I'm going to have to rethink how I'm going to do that. That's crazy. It's working through this. So if I go to projects and go to Pacman, I was showing progress right there. Crazy. That's what it's built out so far. This is the plan I made. Oh, interesting that it created placeholder files from the start. Because it one-shotted this snake game, which I can play.
Rating a file.
Alright, let's go back and see what it's doing.
Rating a file.
Finished 5, 6, 7, 8 already.
Updating the plan.
Crazy.
Rating a file. Rating a file.
Waka waka sound for dot eating. That's funny.
Rating a file.
So that must be thinking.
Reading
and
a
it
file.
removes it. I need to show a different thinking state. Here, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Rating a file. Reading a file.
This is probably one of the more, or maybe the most complex task I've given one of the models so far. Let's see if it one-shots it. It'd be pretty impressive. The fact that it even came up with sounds and the other stuff to implement is
Rating a file.
insane.
Updating the plan. Looking at the files in a directory. Reading a file.
Let's see how much this is running me. Okay, $5.46 so far. I found a few bugs.
Rating a file.
I can't believe this is my prompt.
Rating a file.
Is it bad that I feel like this better be good? The fact that it's taken like 6 minutes. I'm getting impatient. Ridiculous.
Rating a file. Running the seed shell command. Running the seed shell command. Running the seed shell command. Running the seed shell command.
I think it must be saying CD shell, but not pronouncing it nicely.
Running the seed shell command. Running the seed shell command. Running the seed shell command.
Okay, it looks like it's finished.
Updating the plan.
Okay, it looks like it's done. Yep.
Updating the project.
Okay, interesting. It updated the project with its updates. Nice. That's handy. Even interesting that it added its key decisions. Can you open it for me in the browser?
Running the open shell command. Open IndexDOM in your default browser. Should be up and ready to play.
Arrow keys or WASD to move. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's not quite right. Does it have JS errors? Oh yeah, I see a few. Let me tell Sam. I'm getting a few JavaScript errors. One is tile underscore size is not defined, Pacman is not defined, and then the third one is cannot access Pacman before initialization. Can you fix?
Reading a file. Searching for something. Let me look at the files to trace the issue. I see the issue. Let me read the full maze eggs to confirm where tile size is defined. Found it. Ghost Eyes references Pacman TDZ error because the const was hoisted but never initialized. The fix is simple. Move those constants to the top of maze egg.
It's working too fast.
Reading a file.
Audio is getting cut off.
I just need to move the 3 constants to the top of. Running the said shell command. Running the said shell command. Running the said shell command. Let me apply the fix, add the 3 constants to the top of maze eggs and remove them from GameyScott the full picture.
Okay, let's see.
Rating a file.
I wonder what the delay is there, if it's
Writing
API
a file.
throttling or thinking on the
Now let me write both files with the fix now update gameeggs, remove the
provider
3
side.
constants that moved to mazeeggs, fixed. The root cause was tile size, maze calls, and maze rows being defined in gameeggs, which loads last, but they were needed by mazeeggs and Pacman, which load first. Moved all 3 constants to the top of mazeeggs where they belong. Refresh the browser and the errors should be gone.
Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, we got one other error. We have one other error that says cannot read properties of undefined on maze.js line 94 in the draw maze function.
Reading a file. Let me take a look at the maze code around that area file got truncated. Let me read more of it, specifically around line 94. Line 94 is const. Running the said shell command. Searching for something. Running the said shell command. Let me check how maze state is set up. There it is. So on the very first frame, maze state is still an empty array and maze state 0 is. Running the wq shell command. Simple fix call reset maze in init. Got it. Running the said shell command. Here's the fix, just add reset maze at the top of init so the maze data exists before the first render, fixed. The problem was a classic race condition. Init starts the game loop immediately, which calls render then draw maze, but maze state was still an empty array because reset maze only got called later when the user pressed a key to trigger start game. So on that first frame, maze state 0 was undefined and accessing call on it blew up. Adding reset maze at the top of init ensures the maze data is populated before the first render ever fires.
Okay, cool. Let's try it again, I guess. That's looking promising. Oh my god, it works. No way. With audio? I haven't played Pacman in forever. I kind of forget how it works. Is this thing gonna chase me? Okay, I'm not seeing any errors in the console, so looks like the ghost logic might not be quite right, but pretty good. Okay, well, AI made Pacman in like 15 minutes. Wild.